Hi guys, it's me Ada. I'm coming at you with a little update on how I've been doing. I've been feeling pretty well considering, I'm going through this Clonopin issue. It's kind of like stable right now. I haven't been feeling anything, but as you guys know, I told you I went back on the Suboxone after 8 months. It was crazy because I didn't know the effects of the Clonopin. I just stopped taking it. Once I got off the Suboxone, I stopped taking the Clonopin. I didn't know no effects of that stuff. So when I found out, it was too late. So I tried cold turkey. I couldn't titrate because I hit tolerance level. It was awful, you guys. It was awful. But I'm okay right now. I'm not happy. I'm on the Suboxone. I'm not happy at all. But I don't think I want to. Not I don't think. I know I don't want to lay in that bed like that. I don't want to lose my job. I don't want to go on sick leave. I don't want to do none of that. You know, people have lost everything, families and friends, and I tried it, and it just kept. Instead of getting better, I did 6 weeks. I kept getting worse and worse and worse. Finally, on October 11th, I got back on the Suboxone, and I tell you guys, even on the Suboxone, I still felt that Klonopin. After a while, I called the doctor after the 30 days. I told him I'm still not feeling well. So he was like, up it a little bit. So instead of 8 milligrams, I did 12. And I'll be honest, it took 2 months for me to stop feeling completely fucked up. 2 months. And like the last 2 weeks in December was when I was starting to feel normal. I was able to get up. I was able to go to work without taking off. I haven't taken off in a while. I'm able to walk the dog. I'm able to go to the store. I'm able to do all that. I couldn't do that before. Now I understand why people say they were trapped in their home. I couldn't understand how you get trapped in your own home, but it's definitely a possibility. I got trapped in my own home, total darkness. It was awful. My thing is, I'm not no doctor. To each his own on how they want to recover, but I keep putting it up front of me that I did detox from Suboxone. It was a little uncomfortable, but the Klonopin was worse, guys. It was just fucking worse. So I know that I can detox again because I was successful at it, but this happened. So I'm thinking of next year getting off of it, but I'm still not completely, sure about that because I watch videos, but everybody's different. I don't want to start doing it after 12 months. That's a good year off of Klonopin, but people suffer more than a year. I don't want to start detoxing and find out that I'm still withdrawing from the Klonopin. Not even withdrawing, it's not in my system anymore, but there's other effects that happen that you guys all know what they are, whoever's going through it. I personally not. And thank God the Suboxone worked because at first it was not working. It was horrible. I refused to lay here and fucking like really like die, like because you feel hopeless, you feel all that shit. I was like, oh wow. So yeah. So I might go ahead and do a year and a half just to make sure that when I'm off of the Suboxone, that this shit doesn't creep up on me. Um, I don't like taking the Suboxone. It's fucking nasty as hell. But I noticed that in the beginning, every day I had to take it because that Klonopin was hitting. Until the last 2 weeks, I noticed those feelings were dying down. Now I'm taking the Suboxone every 2 days. I could either take 8 milligrams and don't take it for 2 days, or I'll take 4 milligrams and don't take it for 2 days. It's holding me. I don't think it's necessary for me because I don't feel that ill. I don't get ill till the third day. So it's pretty good because out of a whole box, I'm almost have 12 left every month. Every month I have 12 left. So I'm okay. I'm okay. If I don't need to take it every day, I don't need to take it every day. That's where I'm at right now. I don't need to take it every day. So if I don't need to take it every day, why am I going to take it every day? Because I'm going to have a hard time, coming off it. But I'll be honest with you. I don't care if you're taking 4 milligrams. It's not going to change anything. Whether you take 2 milligrams or not, it's not going to change anything because if you take it every day, it's just, but I succeeded with the kratom, and I'm hoping I keep looking at that stuff because they want to ban it. So far, they're not touching it right now. So, Believe me, if that happens, I am going to order and find a way to store it, because that was the best thing I ever did, was to go on kratom with the opiates. It helped me a lot. But I did 6 weeks cold turkey off the Klonopin, and it was rough, rougher to me than the Suboxone. So if I went through 6 weeks, it only took me 5 weeks to come off the Suboxone with the kratom. I probably do it. So, but I'm hoping they don't ban it. It has its ups and downs, but if you just use it, if you're on opiate, use it for a minimal time. Don't fucking like keep going and going and going and going and going, because that's our addictive personality, keeping it on the eye. I have addictive personality, and something's making me feel good and all that, I want to keep taking it. But no, I was strong, and 5 weeks I was done. 5 weeks I was done. But then again, the pause hit. So altogether it lasted 3 months by the time the pause and the fatigue and all that, and the psychological part of it is real hard too. But I'm here to say, guys, you can do it. I'm not proud that I'm on Suboxone, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Sometimes I get stuck. I'm feeling fuck. I hate this shit. I don't want to be on it. I want to detox off of it. But let me tell you, I keep it up front. That Klonopin is still there. Because sometimes, every now and then, it sneaks up. And one thing the Suboxone hasn't done that it did before, because before I was on it probably about 4 years, I think, my stomach would be bloated all the time and constipation. But I'm noticing I'm not going to the bathroom that much. And but my stomach is not bloated at all and stuff like that. But still, with the Klonopin, you have to be careful what you eat. I thought that wasn't a problem, but I noticed if I eat too much dairies, too much grease, too much fried food, too fried anything, my stomach would get so upset. It would blow up, and it's just a horrible feeling. I think, to me, it feeds the beast. I don't, it brings all that shit back up. Like, I don't know what is that all about, but it really does. I mean, you don't really have to spend a lot of money to eat healthy. Just don't eat certain shit. Don't eat fucking fried food. Bake that shit. Frozen vegetables are good. I'm doing the frozen vegetables now, and I got some cans left there. But I do the frozen. This way it doesn't have a lot of sodium or nothing in it. Well, I really don't know how much sodium the frozen is. But I've been eating that. I haven't been eating a lot of fried foods or nothing like that, because I notice when I do, it just really throws me off. The only thing is that my mouth gets very, very dry. That's when I know the Klonopin is still lurking. And also, in the middle, when I wake up in the morning, my body feels like it's on fire. Like all my nerves are like all over the place. Wake up very shaky and vivid dreams. But with Suboxone, I didn't have vivid dreams like that. But I know it's the Klonopin, because when I stopped detoxing from it, started detoxing from it, those dreams were horrible. And yeah, the dreams are horrible. Like, out of 7 days out of the week, I'm having like dreams 4 times a week. And these dreams are really awful. They feel so real, guys. They really do. Like, I'm falling. One day I actually hit the ground. And they say if you hit the ground, you die in your sleep. I hit the ground and I woke up. And with my stomach bent, like I was really hurting. And it's weird, but it does happen. And just like crazy, masochistic dreams, people shooting at me, like horrific shit. I don't know what the fuck is that all about. But yeah, a lot of those dreams, But I know they go with the territory as far as detoxing from Klonopin. That's what it is. But right now I'm feeling okay. You guys, I'm going to go see the Rockettes tonight with my sister. Mind you, if I was detoxing right now from Klonopin, I wouldn't be doing that. I wouldn't be doing that at all. Someone mentioned to me, one of my subscribers, real nice people I got. I don't have many, but I'm good with that. Because a small group is better than no group, And told me 2 wrongs don't make a right. That's true, you guys. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Crossing over from one med to get off another med. I understand that, but I just want you guys to understand my reason for doing that is I don't want to suffer. And if there's something out there to help me not suffer through this Klonopin, I'm going to do it, guys. Suboxone worked for me for 4 years. I went to school. I got a job. I have my own apartment. And just the thought of losing all that over a medication is beyond me. I can't comprehend that, you know. And but you will comprehend it because it can happen. You know, I was to the point where I called a suicide hotline. Um, it was just terrible. I just felt like I wanted to die. Death was better. You know, death was better for me. But it's not. It's not the answer. But if people are going through that and they feel that way, it's messed up. It is what it is, you know. And when you're in pain like that, you know, there are people in life that you dislike. But I'll tell you one thing. I have certain people I dislike. I don't hate. And if I did hate them, I don't really hate anybody anyway. I would never wish. If I was granted a wish to take my pain away from the Klonopin and give it to somebody else, folks, I wouldn't do that. It's just unhuman. It's just unhuman. A person's body, a human being, period, shouldn't have to go through such torture. Like, seriously. Like, I'd rather get beat up by a group of people, but mind you, I wouldn't. But at least the beatdown would stop, you know, and then you mend and heal. But this shit is going. No, I couldn't do that, folks. That's why I got on the Suboxone. At first, I thought it wasn't gonna work. That's when I said I'm just gonna fucking wrap it up and hang myself or do something because I didn't want to go. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. So I guess the Lord took pity on me or whatever it was, and I'm okay. I'm okay now. I'm in a better place. I'm going to work. I'm not missing any days. I'll probably get a second job in January because I have to keep my license going. And just for a while, because I'm thinking about getting a car. I live in the city, but, you know, I really don't want a car because you can travel anywhere here in the city. Just the thought of paying insurance, and there's no parking in my area whatsoever. Like, do I really want to do that? But then again, I only have one car my whole life. I deserve something, you know? Reward yourself once in a blue moon. And that's how I feel. I'm going to go get my license because I gave it up because I had no car. Big mistake, folks. If you don't drive, don't just assume you don't need your license because it would have been almost 25 something years and I would have had a better chance of my insurance not being so high because I'm going to be considered a first-time driver. But whatever. So in reference to getting that second job, I want a car because it's going to be a used car. I don't want to take no bank loans out. I don't want to do none of that. The only thing I want to be paying on the car is insurance. That's the only thing I want to be paying. Like I want to save up at least $6,000. $6,000 and, you know, pay the insurance and get the car, you know. And if my son does a lot of work on cars and stuff, and he's just waiting for me to get my license. But, you know, I want to get all my credit cards clear. You know, I want to focus on that. And then in March, I'm going to go ahead and take the test and get my license and see where I go from there. But folks, yeah, it does get a little better. But don't get me wrong. I have my days where this should be trying to like, oh, worse than the devil, try to sneak up on you. And So that's why I know, you know, sometimes I be bugging out in my head. Oh, I'm going to stop. I be drinking 90 days. It's good enough. I don't feel the Klonopin. I'm not going to even play with that shit. I'm not even going to play with myself. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave it alone. I got plenty of Klonopins there. My doctor stopped it anyway. He stopped it. I don't really care if he stopped it because those things were not doing anything for me. If anything, they were making me sicker. I couldn't understand it. You know, I couldn't understand for the life of me why he would put me on that. I'm also on Celexa. And I get Risperdal to fall asleep and Ambien. Guess what? I don't take the Celexa. I don't take the Ambien. I take the Risperdal half every other day to help me sleep. But the Suboxone kind of knocks me out, but not fully. I don't get that full 8 hours of sleep like I do on the Risperdal. So I don't even take all of that. So when I went to my appointment, he asked me, oh, how's the Celexa working? We all know that Celexa takes a while to start up. I don't know, folks. If anybody knows, does that come out in your urine? How is that? Is that I don't think it's a Benzo. I don't know what the frick it is. But I looked it up when I first was put on it. And the first time I took it with 2 Klonopins. Oh my God, folks. I was so fucked up. So fucked up. And let me tell you, I was so fucked up that it scared me to death. And I had Suboxone left and I took 2 of them or 3 to come off of that whatever high I was on. I don't know what possessed me. I figure let me take the 2 Klonopins because he directed me to take 1 in the morning, 1 at night. So I said, oh, let me all just take it all at once so I don't have to bother. Big mistake. Big mistake. Anyway, it scared me so much to death. After the high went, I don't know if I call it a high. It was too high for me. I looked it up, and when I saw all that, I was like, wait a minute. I'm suffering from the Klonopins, and this shit is also something that makes you suffer. I see people fucking suffering from it. You know, I'm glad YouTube is out there so people can tell you their experience. Not everybody's the same, but those pills are horrible. And they also have people who are on it for a short amount of time, and then it doesn't work. But you still be hit with the after effects like you've been taking it for years. So he asked me how I was doing, and I said, "Oh, fine." I said, "It takes a long time to, to feel." And I think he kind of knows I don't really fuck with them. I don't know how because I take urine every month. But he ain't saying nothing. He just looked at me like, "Really?" Yeah, I was like, "Yeah." But folks, not gonna happen again. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. You know, I'm trying to get off the Klonopin, and I'm gonna do a fucking Benzo. Okay, then once I really get off the Klonopin, now I'm on SSRIs. Like, where does it end? Like, he doesn't see, like, I really want to get off all this medication, so he dumps another one in there. I think he's like holding me hostage. I'm not a smart chick, but I'm smart enough to know now I'm not just taking anything that he tells me to take anymore. I'm not doing it. Benzos and SSRI, out of mind. The only thing I take is Lamictal. And that, folks, I will never stop taking because I do suffer from depression. So something that's working for me, I'm not going to stop it. But to me, you know, I take it every other day, every 3-4 days, like that. Never had a problem with it, but I won't stop it. But I am going to get to a point where one day I'll be able to say, listen, I detox from the Suboxone, you guys, and the Klonopin's been out of my system 1.5 years. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. So I'm going to look back one day on this video and look, wow. But bottom line, I'm not going to detox from the Suboxone no time soon. I'm going to let my body do its thing. One of my subscribers told me, Ada, just sit back, relax, and do what you have to do. You know, that was great at the time my friend said it because it meant so much to me, you know, and he was right. I don't need to suffer like that. I really don't need to suffer like that. So on that note, folks, I'm going to go see the Rockettes. Today's their last night. And, you know, I'm going to enjoy myself and actually, you know, not feeling any pain. You know, to all those that are feeling pain, I'm not going to say it gets better, but it does get better. But you have to figure out what's best for you. Don't let anybody tell you, don't go back on something. You know, don't let nobody tell you that. It's your life. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you work, you have to think about that. If you're the sole provider of your home, you got to think about that. You know, everybody's depending on you to eat. You know, it's not something that you fucking gotta like, oh, I'm gonna get off it today and everybody's depending on you. That's a lot. So, you know, think it wisely, think it through, have a plan. When I do finally detox from Suboxone, I learned a lot during the withdrawals of what to get and what not to get, what to eat and what not to eat. But, you know, I'm gonna come in here every week or every 2 weeks and let you guys know how I'm doing. You know, and for all those that are suffering, it will get better. You just have to find out what's right for you. You know, I'm behind all you. Whatever decision you make, I'm good with it. But it's your life. You're the one that has to live it. So make the best of it, you guys. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'll let you know how the Rockettes did, you know. But I'm kind of like excited. I'm finally getting out, you know, and I feel freaking human. You couldn't put a price on feeling human. You just can't. Even walking my dog makes me smile now. It's been a long time. So you guys, peace. Keep it simple. Bye-bye.